So these are the cards of well-being. And you come with the booklet. I got this as a used deck in a bookstore. The cards of Tibetan waters. So essentially these cards have crystals, and then they also have constellations on them. And the energy of the cards is along with the type of gem or crystal that's on the card. So like, for example, the first one is aquamarine. And then there's, if you follow the booklet, it'll say emotional, dissolves old emotional blocks, even long forgotten episodes. So, and how these cards work, there's a little explanation in the book. The crystals communicate their vibrations to the water, which can also be created with pure water and the appropriate crystals, and then used for therapeutic, meditative, ritual, and divinatory purposes. So if you like to work with crystals, this could be a good deck to use in conjunction with the crystals that you're working with. And then, it says like the key word up at the top regarding to, the crystal. So this is like blocks. And in fact, this was like emotional, so blocks. So we'll go ahead and go through these cards, starting with the crystals first. This one would be blue agate, black agate, so like obsessions, yellow agate, this one is good for anxiety, number 6, amethyst. So again, this is something nice to have, especially if you work with a lot of crystals. Then you can use these cards in conjunction with the crystals, or you can, if you don't have crystals, you can just use these cards on their own as well. Fifteen is hematite, white fluorite, jade, so tiredness. If you want to work with tiredness, then you'd work with white quartz. And this deck is also from Lo Scarabeo. In fact, the typical Lo Scarabeo with the different languages. And there's 44 gems or crystals. And then there's also the constellations. And I believe there's 33 of the constellations. And I guess they call this in the book the card of the stars. So there's the waters, the Tibetan waters, and then the cards of the stars. So according to the booklet, the stars and the constellations link human beings with the higher energies. So colors are important in the perception and reception of the vibrations that we receive. Again, here you have like the numbers of the cards and you have the keyword. And then in the booklet, like for example, this is number 12. It'll tell you what this is. This is the constellation of the lesser dog, for example. 13, constellation of Cassiopeia, helps to overcome, helps to have flexibility and find a meeting point, overcoming our pride. Constellation of Pegasus. So this could really be a deck used for inner working above all else. Inner working, working with crystals, working with raising your vibration. It's really, I believe, intended for healing and really trying to do a lot of like self work and just overall well-being, hence the name Cards of Well-being.